Deal. Deal. Pop.
Okay.
Pop. Pop. Pop.
That's it. Mongolia is a hidden diamond that is difficult to get to. It's the second biggest landlocked country in the world. It's one of the coldest cities in the world. You've got a variety of natural elements like the mountains, the lakes, the steppe, that you can't find anywhere else in the world. It is really, to me, paradise for exploration.
In an expedition, you are looking to find something new, some new emotion, and you never know what's going on a trip with this kind of bike. You have your stuff on the bags, you have Mike beside you, a little bit of fuel, and let's go.
Around you, there's nothing but emptiness. And that feeling of freedom that you get when you get into spaces where you're completely free and you make all the decisions yourself becomes the food that actually fuels your soul to go further. And that's what this bike allows you to do.
Oh, strong! Very strong.
Cyril introduced me to motorized transport, and after doing 2 Dakars with him, he asked me if I would like to accompany him on a motorbike trip. Straight away, I said yes, because it's an adventure that I haven't done before.
Mike is definitely one of these guys which just watch you, just understand your position, your movement. He just copy you, and so quick that it helps him to be a better rider. He have much less technique than I have, but he have much more power than I have. And with the same bike, he can be on the top, not far after me.
Norden 901 Expedition is a different beast. It's made for expeditions, and that's what I'm all about. Is the perfect vehicle or perfect bike to explore nature in an expedition. An expedition means you're going away from home or from civilization for quite a long time.
Une petite lampée, moi je veux bien une petite lampée aussi. I'm not only a rider, I'm a desert rider. I used to race on rally raid, which is most of the time hot or very hot.
In Mongolia, you've got extreme temperatures, meaning that in the morning it's extremely cold. You've got the right equipment and you feel kind of comfortable. It feels like you're alive.
I've done a lot of races all around the world on the different kind of deserts. But I never saw and never imagined once to see dunes covered by snow. And to be able to cross these dunes with our bike It's a one-time experience. Nomads for me goes with Mongolia, and Mongolia goes also with nomad. I mean, working outside under the snow when you have 1,000 sheep all around the valley and you have to collect them all. I could say so much about the exchange we are and what we have seen. These people are really respectful for their country, for what they are doing. And the kids looks like want to become a nomadic because of their parents, because of this freedom.
They live from the land, they take care of their animals. The family core is very important for them. And when you go out and discover the landscape, you get immersed into the way of living in this landscape. And the Mongolian nomads do it in such a perfect harmony with nature. There's 100% respect for nature, for the animals and for the family. And those core values are the base of life.
With Mike, you never really show that you are in a difficult situation. You have always an impossible idea which he make it possible.
When you leave on an expedition, it's not always going to go according to plan. When we got to a river and we had to cross the river, to say, okay, we're going to build a raft and let's get inner tubes and a couple of pieces of wood and we cross the river. He never did something like that because it is not in a race environment. If you don't have the determination to overcome those difficult hardships, that's when you're going to stay on the beaten track. To be able to leave the beaten track, you need a certain mindset. The mindset of an explorer, of a motorbike pilot that has won 5 Dakars, obviously combined together creates the perfect mixture of knowledge to then go out and discover terrain that you never thought was able to do.
Riding is my part, but the adventure, the expedition, to discover, to put the ropes, to make an inflatable transportation over the river, this is Mike. Quand on va être sur des grandes dalles comme ça et que tu vois que ça commence à se lever, il faut s'arrêter, tac, les 2 pieds, tu chopes le frein et tu lâches l'embrayage pour arrêter les 2 roues et après on avise. As a rider, I also wanted to express my knowledge about riding a bike, my passion. First of all, I wanted to impress Mike, to say, hey, this is my turn. You will see what I know how to make it. We just remove the bags, we remove our jacket, and we tried, and it goes very well. And honestly, it's a 900cc capacity engine. It's really powerful, it can be very fast, but so easy to handle on this little, let's say, sheep trail.
I gave him no option. Wherever we go, we have to move ahead. If there's a cliff, we'll find a way of getting the bikes down this cliff.
peu de chance que dans la petite faille, il y a une première descente et il y a une petite faille.
Ouais.
Et dans la petite faille, peut-être que la roue arrière va s'arrêter là.
Si tu veux un peu de liberté pour bouger, je choque la corde là et toi tu peux avoir un peu plus de liberté.
The only things which can stop you is just the hand of Mike, because he had the rope in his hand. You feel so comfortable. I mean, he have done so much in his career as an explorer that whatever he wants you to try, the trust is maximum.
Arrivé en bas. Avec un rayon de soleil dans la gueule.
What we have done, what Mike have done, with a really low level of riding, he goes everywhere. People could say, with my experience, it's maybe normal that I go on these rocks and dunes, but Mike is Mr. X. Everybody can be Mike on a motorcycle. He's just a beginner which wants to enjoy a simple and well-balanced motorcycle.
And that to me is what this expedition was all about. It was to improve not only my skills, but to improve my mindset. To not be afraid of the loose sand, but to want the loose sand. Not to be afraid of the massive rocks and the heavy bike, but to accept the situation that actually you are in and you're immersed in it, and then learn from doing these amazing adventures that adds so much excitement to your life. It's like I always say, one life has 30,000 days. Why would you like to waste one day?